be more than human.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll, and today we're doing a kind of controversial video. But bear with me. Watch until I at least explain so no one's freaking out thinking I'm bashing any authors whatsoever. I had a little experiment that I've been running for the last week. If you have been looking at the community tab, you will see that I've been doing polls on who were the more overrated fantasy authors. Um, if you like, you know, weird polls and stuff like that, make sure you like and subscribe, and you'll see them. Kind of doing these things more regularly. So let's get back to the kind of experiment that I was doing here. So um, the way the YouTube polling system works is it lets you put four things or four pictured things up there, and what I've been putting four different authors every day and letting you guys vote who of those four is more overrated. And kind of culminating all the way once I've got, I did four, so I took the top four and then kind of put them into what current poll is up right now. It may still be up here by the time you throw it up, so you know, uh, you know, throw a vote in there, and if things change, I will let you guys know. But what I was getting at with that, just because I'm curious, I like data, I like polls and seeing things. Uh, I got some notes here, so if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at the notes here. But in the first poll that I did, um, we had, I believe, we had Sarah J. Mass uh, winning or losing, depending on how you think about it. But I think she got 66%, which was the highest percent anybody got. And that was like 60 votes total that she got for the most overrated. Then one that shocked me was R.F. Kuang, who, I mean, everybody's talking about Babel, and then I think she's the Poppy Wars as well, which I haven't read. Um, she won with 54% of the vote in her voting block, and she had 43 votes. George, and this is another one that got me. George R. R. Martin won his block at 42% with 30 votes. Now I don't know if he won because I don't know, people are just mad that he hasn't put out the other books or the way Game of Thrones ended, but anyway, he won. And then Leah Bardugo, she won with 54% and got 58 votes. I think that one had actually the most people voting in it, in her little block. So then what I did is I put those four kind of against each other, and again, so far, now the voting's probably only halfway done. We have like, I think we only have like 50 votes in, but it's looking like a landslide victory for Sarah J. Mass right now. She's at like 63%, so and I think R.F. Kwan was like number two with like 24%. So it doesn't look like anyone's going to catch Sarah J. Mass unless, it could change. I mean, one of them, I expect probably by the end of tomorrow another 50 votes or more to come in. So it could swing, but it doesn't look like it. So what I was doing here was to see what you guys thought were overrated. So I'm going to read some of those quote unquote overrated books. So I can figure out whether it's true that they're overrated, or maybe some people are just drinking the haterade. Um, because all of these books are popular. I put 16 authors in there. All of them are very popular, bestsellers. Um, so you know, we're gonna see on my TBR video. I'm not sure which one's gonna go up first, this video or that video, but I put a um, Leah Bardugo book up that I'm going to read, as well as a Sarah J. Maas book that I'm going to read. So we'll see. Those being two of the biggest vote getters for most overrated. But I'm definitely going to read an R.F. Kuang book, and at some point I'll get around to Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is actually the most overrated? Because maybe the people who are actually watching the videos have a different opinion than the people who are just casting votes in the community tab. I may do this again further down the year if I'm starting to get through more people. And like I said, I will do probably a video update on these books from these overrated people and let you guys know whether you guys were right or whether I liked them. So this is interesting. Make sure if you like this kind of weird type of stuff, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.